Hey guys and gals, this is Alex Olson with Exchange Commercial Real Estate here in Kansas City and the Multifamily Minute. And I'm coming to you every single week, as I always do, talking to you about what we've got on the market, what's coming to the market, and any multifamily market insights that I can share. So let's get right into it. As you guys know, LoopNet is a powerful tool in the real estate world, owned by CoStar, one of the largest data providers in the country, maybe even in the world, but definitely in the United States. And property owners and brokers often list properties for sale on this website, and is very popular here in Kansas City to track kind of what's going on. So this is everything that's come on the market within the last 2 weeks. Not a lot going on here, which is probably, you've heard me say a lot here recently, and that's okay. So this is everything that's been on the market here in the last couple of weeks that is currently not under contract. So there could be a couple of properties here maybe that have gone under contract, but right now we don't care about those because we're talking about what is available to you either as a 1031 exchange or as an active investor. So the first one here, I'm just going to hover over this one. This is actually a couple 8 units. It's actually a fourplex, a duplex, a couple single family homes. We don't typically deal in that kind of portfolio. I mean, we have sold stuff similar to that. However, it's not really our bread and butter. And with it being so far away, it's not something I'm going to, use any time on this particular channel to dive into deeper. All right. So then that leaves us with a couple of other, there are properties to look at. And one of which is this property here on Harrison Street. It is, I believe, it's 6 units. This is this is a great area, actually. It's right in the heart of Midtown, right by Hyde Park, et cetera, close to my office. If you guys watch me at all, you know exactly where this is at. This is Midtown. Streetcars coming right down here. It's west of Troost and is a good looking building. I don't know what the price is. It's not listed. It's probably $600,000 or $800,000. Probably not a great fit unless you own directly in that area and are really excited about that style of building. Happy to track it down for you and dive deeper into the details on that. Because, obviously my office is right next door to it. So that brings us over here to another property that's still on the map. And this is 97 units in Kansas City, Kansas. It is, essentially what I call an old hotel, motel style of property, up, down units, fairly small units typically. And it says REO sale, not sure how accurate that is, but it's called Colony Woods, unpriced. Could be interesting to kind of get a hold of what that price might be. If you're interested in Kansas City, Kansas, it might be a really great deal, or it could be overpriced. I'm happy to track that down for you. Reach out and we can talk further about it. Okay. Another property here on LoopNet, again, this is everything last 2 weeks, is this property over here in Olathe. And I've seen this property trade a couple different times in the last several years. Looks like been some significant exterior improvements. It is in Johnson County, which is an amazing county. If you do any research on that, you can see how wealthy that county is. It's in an interesting part of Olathe. It's currently listed as unpriced. We can get the price on that pretty easily. I know the broker pretty well. 62 units, and I believe there are all these kind of duplexes here. Maybe there might be some fourplexes, I'm not 100% sure, but basically there are all these smaller duplexes side by side in a little community in Olathe. So that one could be something interesting to look at together as we tackle the market here. If you've got, I don't know, on this particular property, $5 to $7 million, something like that. Maybe it's 8, I don't know, but happy to take a look at that together and see where the numbers shake out for you. So that's everything here on LoopNet that's come on the market in the last couple of weeks. I am actually curious myself to see if we can get some excluding pending sales. Okay, so I guess this is everything. Nothing new has really come on. However, we can go over here and let's look at how many pendings we have, and we can do some quick math here. So bear with me for a second. Let's go here. All dates. So this is every single property that's on market, regardless of how long it's been on the market, here, with the exception of pending sales. So this is the entire metro, and we're looking at right here, you can see 31 different properties. A couple of these might be smaller, a couple more portfolios, which are a little bit more difficult to take down. And so let's go ahead and see what happens when we say to include pending sales. So we've got 31. So really only 3 properties at this time of everything available on LoopNet multifamily is under contract. Obviously, that's going to change here. It'd be interesting to look at that next week. You can see some of these are my listings here. This one here is a listing in Independence. Amazing property set. It's 60 units. One of those is used as an office that can easily be converted back into a unit. And it's in a great part of Independence right next to a high school. Another one of my listings is this Linwood portfolio here. 3 different properties within a couple blocks of each other. Easily get to a 9.5% cap rate, and love to walk you through the financials on that. This one's just east of 71 on Linwood. Great little pocket over there. And then we've got this beautiful Plaza property. You guys know I love the Country Club Plaza. 1.79 million. It's got a pool. It's got Airbnb set up already. Good size 1-bedroom units. You can go in there and add another unit. So that one just came back available, and I've got the inspection report on that one. So that would be a good one to talk you through as well. Okay. So anyway, I just want to show you guys kind of how that works with everything we've got going on the market right now. 34 different properties, 3 of which are under contract. Okay. So let's move over to Zillow here. This is everything in the last couple of weeks. It's new on market. That is $500,000 and above. And again, this is powered by the local MLS here. And, here it looks like a 4-plex for $700,000 in what's called North Kansas City or the Gladstone area. Great location. You can see it's a high price per unit, but I mean, who wouldn't want to live there? Could be an interesting play if you love 4-plexes. This is South Waldo. We've seen some of these before. Over here, at least they look very similar to me and similar priced. Another north, actually, where is that one? I'm not even sure where that one is, but it's duplex, 4-plex, or single family home. Not something that we're going to really be interested in right now. And then we have these 3 properties here, which are in the historic Northeast and packaged up together. Pretty good little package here. I really like this one a lot, 1310 Admiral. And I'll kind of zoom in here and show you why I like it so much. So the baseball stadium is going in, so this is East Village, theoretically in this area here, all along this, it's many different blocks. I can't remember the whole acreage on it. But anyway, this is going to be 3 or 4 blocks away from that, assuming that it goes through. So I think if you take a look at how that shakes out, and it's fully occupied with good tenants, it's been rehabbed to a degree. This has got a long-term play here that is really, really sell this. 37 units, easily add a couple more next to the future baseball stadium, fingers crossed. So I do like that deal a lot. And I think you've probably seen there was another apartment complex in this similar area, Perry Place Apartments, that I've seen trade back and forth several different times over the years that had a similar draw to it regarding the baseball stadium. So that is really all we have going on here in the on-market stuff in the multifamily world here in Kansas City. Again, we have the marketplace. We call it the marketplace. It's off-market list of properties. You can call it pocket listings. You call it whatever you want. It's off-market deals that we're direct to the seller on that we have available. So we've got, I think it's 18, it's maybe 19 different opportunities now that are all going to be very competitive to anything you see here. But we also have the inside track on it because we're direct to the seller, but we would represent you in most situations as the buyer. So, use us as a tool to get in here and see where our properties compare to everything on market. And happy to talk to you a little bit more about any of those. Go to our website, exchangecre.com/marketplace, sign up. Love to hear from you. Again, this is Alex Olson with the Multifamily Minute here in Kansas City. And I look forward to talking to you soon so we can get some deals done together.